Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Morning, chicken giblets. Still in Scotland, so I stayed over in a hotel last night. It was lovely. It was kind of like a guest house, an old house, 1800s. I read the history. It was run by an Asian family, and they were obviously cooking last night when I got there. The smells were tremendous. I felt like knocking on the door like Oliver Twist. Can I have some food? But I didn't. In tradition, I had a haggis and chips from the local chippy, which was very nice. And then I went to Asda, got myself a bag of pork scratchings and some cashew nuts for my supper. But it was a lovely clean room. It was 50 quid. And I know, and you guys are out there, you know, don't even bother commenting. You know, you never make any money if you're spending money on hotels and that. Bollocks. That's all I've got to say to that. I've said it before, you know, somebody might be out there driving 24/7, need dead miles, absolute superstar courier, and then they're banging 100 quid's worth of fucking cocaine up the nose. So, each to their own. So yeah, so lovely sleep. I fell asleep with the telly on about 9 o'clock, I'm guessing. Woke up, turned the telly off, and slept till 10:06. So like mint sleep, proper. I've got up this morning and we won a job last night. So as I was heading down to Motherwell to drop off to meet this other courier, a job come on. I didn't realise my wife had found it on the desktop, but it was for Speedy Freight Glasgow. So she bidding it. I think we bid 85 pence a mile going down to Chester Weir, Warrington. And they rang us. I've got to save my phone now, obviously. So they rang and I'm like, Speedy Freight Glasgow, you've been our job, yada yada. Any chance you can do it a little bit cheaper? We've only got 160. I think I'd bid 180. And I said, yeah, no bother, I'll do it for 170 for you, because I am that guy. So they were happy with that. So yeah, I do well with Speedy Freight in Glasgow for some reason. I've been doing other Speedy Freight jobs as well recently, which is not like me. They normally didn't pick us in England. So I'm happy with that. We're going to pick up. I'm really super early. I'm an hour before pick up. But I got up this morning, I got showered and that. They had the central heating on full blast. I was sweating. This took us about an hour to cool down. I come out the shower and jumped in the van, got on my gear and that, and I was still like dripping. I think I just walked out the shower, sweating. Hebe, she took a little while to start this morning. Must have been about 7 turns of the key. I was starting to get worried, like. So I don't know what's wrong. Where it was damp, like condensation that, but I don't know if she'll need new. Because bear in mind, you know, it was 7 degrees or something when I turned the van over. So I'm starting to kind of plan ahead. Is it that she needs new bloody glow plugs? The battery's obviously fine. I can read the battery stats because I've got one of these plug-in things that charge everything, and it's got like what's on in the battery, and she charges well. And if I start her now, I bet it should start first time. I'll still wait for the glow plugs to go out. There you go. So it's our first start in the morning. So I'm thinking with I'm not a mechanic, but it's got to be kind of glow plugs, I'll be guessing. So I'll speak to Glenn about that. I'm starting to think maybe not be waiting too long to get our trap rod end and that done as well. I know Glenn said just do it in the next service, but I'm useless when things get me head and that. So there you go, you're all up to speed. I'll get this picked up, took down to Chester, and I'll update you if we get anything else. Okay, see you in a bit. Welcome back, my little cherubs. We're on the M74. We're heading down for this job, and I was just listening to Big Beady's video. So I've said before, you know, I kind of ask Siri to open up YouTube, and any of the latest ones that's on there I'll listen to as I'm driving. But yeah, he made a good point about our YouTube is responsible for adding drivers to the CX. In my personal opinion, yes, because no, probably not. I was interested in becoming a courier driver and then researched it and found out about the CX by watching YouTubers. Not so much Big BD. I think when I first started out, I was watching his videos, but it was kind of multi-drop stuff, which I definitely didn't want to do. But from there, you end up going down the rabbit hole, and I found Neil Neptune Couriers, James, Davy Anvil, a few of the boys, Saintsman, Tom and Small Van. The kind of, as you're heading down this rabbit hole, you find out more and more. But I think you initially need to be interested in being in the industry before you start looking. Big Beardy makes a good point that a lot of his traffic is not coming because he's being pushed out there as a fantastic YouTuber that everybody should watch in the world. It only kind of offers you his channel when you're looking to be a courier. So my personal point of view, why I did the YouTube, I wanted to kind of get out there with the community, as in make contact with these people, help myself, help my little business. It's networking, and to get some feedback from the likes of comments and things like that. Do this, do that. I'm all for learning. So I think he's very brave. He's obviously tossing himself out there to be shot down. But it's like any kind of form of business. There is a lot of luck in this, but people who are sometimes down on the luck or not performing as well will blame anything and anybody but themselves. It's kind of hard to look at yourself and say, well, I'm getting out of bed at 11 o'clock and I'm finishing work at 3. If there wasn't as many couriers, I would be making more money. Hopefully that makes sense. So there you go. So well done, Big Beardy, for throwing yourself out there. Looking forward to the second part of that video. I shall catch up with you later on. A lovely drive down. I literally, as I turned onto the M74 or M6, whatever you want to call it, it was like 185 miles to your turn off. And damn. So I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Right then, welcome back. I better finish off day 38. I think I put last week's video up at the weekend. It's just time to do them when I edit them and all that kind of shit. But we'll get there. I didn't want to overburden you with them. I don't even know if you fucking enjoy them. You just never hit the like button, so I never know. I only get a few. Maybe people just getting bored with them. Day 38. So if you remember, we got that job. I'd stayed over and I got a job down to Chester. Happy days, potted down. Anyway, wifey rang us, and I was about, I don't know, I'd say it was like 11 o'clock. I was due there for like 1 or whatever. And there was a job on between 11 and 12. I put my future journey on from Stockport to North Tyneside, literally 10 minutes from my house. So I'd said to the wife, listen, just put a message on saying I can get there for like, whatever it is, 1:30. I'll do it as a backload rate. I think I put 100 quid. If they're willing to wait. And sure enough, the rang us. Happy days, 100 quid. I tacked that all day long to get home. It was a Friday as well, if you remember. So it was going to the waste plant in North Tyneside. It gets on site. I couldn't understand a word. There was like a security barrier. I couldn't understand a word the guy was fucking saying through the security thing. He might as well have been talking underwater. Anyway, I pulls in. By luck, I turns left. Couldn't see anybody kicking around. Friday afternoon, they must have all fucked off. Anyway, there's a lad with a van about 100 metres down. When we winded down, slowed up next to him, and I was like, mate, can you tell us if there's like a store somewhere? And he went, are you a courier? I went, aye. When you got a part? I went, aye. I went, no, it's for me. So there was none of that in the fucking notes or anything. Didn't say I was meeting an engineer. There was no telephone numbers. Was fuck all. So just by luck, found him. Lovely lad. So I got sorted, got dropped off, and I got home. It was fucking amazing to be that lucky to get a job on the road. I literally done no dead miles at all, which is amazing. So that was great. I spoke to Glenn, the mechanic, because I'm still in my head about Heavy's trap rod end and our drive, whatever I call it, CV boot or whatever. Anyway, he rang us back and he was like, listen pal, the CV joint, it doesn't come separate on this, on the Kangoo, it's a full drive shaft side. So she's going in next Monday for a full drive shaft on that side and a trap rod end. So 260 fucking quid. But she needs it. She is my kind of trusty steed in the White Knight courier service. So she's got a poorly leg, we need to fix it. She is basically everything, you know. Why he's there, he's going to test the glow plugs to see if they're an issue. But yeah, so that was day 38 finished. So I will fetch you back, same t-shirt, yada yada, for today. Auf Wiedersehen, pet.